the planet Carrion 5 was quiet. Its red deserts stretched for miles, broken only by the small human settlements scattered across the barren land. Among these settlements lived Arin, a young human with an ordinary life. He worked as a miner, digging for rare minerals that humans needed to survive. Life on Carrion 5 was hard. Humans were weak compared to the alien civilizations that ruled nearby galaxies. They were considered primitive, almost invisible in the vast universe. But Arin had always felt different. He was curious, always asking questions about the stars and wondering what lay beyond the desert horizon. His friends often laughed at him, calling him a dreamer. "The stars are not for us, Arin," they said. "We only survive. We do not conquer." But Arin could not ignore the pull of the unknown. One evening, as the twin suns of Carrion 5 began to set, Arin was finishing his mining work. He wiped the red dust from his face and looked up. The sky was calm, but suddenly a strange shadow passed over the settlement. It moved faster than any known spacecraft. The ground trembled as a massive alien vessel descended from the sky. The humans screamed in panic. Arin froze, staring at the enormous ship, its hull shimmering with strange energy. Before anyone could react, the aliens attacked. Powerful beams of light cut through the air, destroying buildings and scattering people. Chaos erupted. Arin saw his friends being grabbed by strange creatures, their hands glowing with energy. He wanted to run, but something inside him did not allow fear to control him as Arin ran through the ruins. He stumbled into a cave near the mining site. Inside, he found something he had never seen before, a small, glowing artifact, half buried in the rock. It pulsed with a soft light, almost alive. Arin reached out, and the moment his fingers touched it, a surge of energy shot through his body. He fell to the ground, gasping, but when he looked up, he noticed something incredible. The beams from the alien weapons bent around him, as if an invisible shield protected him. Arin realized he had found something powerful, something that could change everything. But he did not understand it yet. He only knew one thing: he could not stay. The aliens would destroy the entire settlement if he remained. He ran, carrying the artifact with him. The desert stretched endlessly, but Arin did not stop. His mind raced with questions. What was this artifact? Who had left it here? And most importantly, how could he use it to survive? Hours passed, and the alien vessel finally left, but the damage was done. The human settlement was in ruins. Many were gone, and those who survived were scared and weak. Arin returned to the remains of his home, but he could not grieve. He knew that humans would not survive long if they stayed weak. Something had changed within him. He felt a power he had never known, a spark that made him feel alive. In the following days, Arin experimented with the artifact. He discovered that it responded to his thoughts, allowing him to manipulate energy in ways he could barely understand. He could create shields, move objects, and even sense danger before it happened. The more he used it, the more he realized that this was not just a weapon, was a key that could unlock the potential of humans. The key to proving that they were not weak. Word of the alien attack spread across nearby colonies. Humans whispered about the mysterious young man who survived the assault without a scratch. Some called him brave, others called him foolish. But Arin knew that survival was not enough. If humans wanted to live in a galaxy filled with powerful alien civilizations, they had to fight back. One night, as Arin sat under the twin moons, he looked at the artifact glowing softly in his hands. A feeling of destiny filled him. He was no longer just a miner on a forgotten planet. He was something more. He was the spark that could ignite hope for all humans. But the galaxy was watching. Alien warlords had noticed the young human who had survived their attack. Some saw him as a threat, others as an interesting anomaly. Either way, danger was coming, and Arin had no choice but to prepare. The war that he had never expected was about to begin, and humans were about to enter a game far bigger than they had ever imagined. Arin knew the journey ahead would be dangerous. He would face enemies far stronger than him, worlds more deadly than Carrion 5, and challenges that would test not only his strength, but his mind. But he also knew something else. He was not alone. The artifact had chosen him for a reason. It had awakened something within him, a courage that humans rarely showed. As the first part of his story ended, Arin looked toward the horizon. The stars above Carrion 5 were no longer just points of light. They were possibilities. They were challenges. They were promises of a future where humans would no longer be weak, and in the dark of the desert night, with the twin moons shining above, Arin whispered to himself, if they think humans are weak, they have no idea what is coming. The galaxy had not yet seen the rise of a human who could become a myth. But the first steps had been taken.